Hello, good morning, one and all. Welcome to our fourth live stream. Live stream of Best of the Music Fest. Best of the Music Fest began 8 years ago, almost to the day, 14th of April 2013. We had our first session in what became our regular home, the walled garden at Valentine's Mansion in Valentine's Park, Ilford. And that's been a very happy experience over the intervening years, at least until last year, of course, which when our plans were all interrupted with the arrival of the pandemic. And we managed two concerts last year in the garden in August and September before everything went into lockdown again. But this year so far, we've had three live stream sessions to keep Best of the Fest alive, and today is our fourth session. Once again, we've got seven different musical acts for your enjoyment, variety, some great instrumentalists, some great singers, and a mix of styles. We're going to start shortly with Cathy Wood. Each session we have some old friends and some new acquaintances that we've not had perform for us before, and Cathy is one of those. Cathy Wood plays violin, both folk and classical styles. I think Cathy's a member of the St Barnabas Band, who were a new band to us that were all set to perform at the Green Fair Music Club just over a year ago, but obviously that fell foul of the pandemic and the closure of the club temporarily. We've still not been able to reopen that, but we hope that will be possible sometime this year. Best of the Fest is a joint partnership programme between Redbridge Music Lounge and the Green Fair Music Club, and we're just trying to keep music alive in Redbridge, and very, very pleased that so many of our musician friends have been able to take part in the events we've held so far, in the event today, and another one that's already lined up for 2 weeks' time on the 25th of April. So I'm obviously remote from the studio, but I'm hoping that Cathy Wood is lined up there somewhere ready to perform as our first guest today. I'm looking for an indication of that on my messages. Is Cathy with us? The other acts that are performing today are here's Cathy. There we are. Hello, Cathy.
Yes,
Very pleased to meet you, even though rather remotely. But good to have you along. Good to have you involved. Was I right in saying that you're part of the St Barnabas Band as well, Cathy?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. And we're very much looking forward to the time when we can have the whole band come and play for us somewhere, either in the Walled Garden or at the Green Fair Music Club. But meanwhile, it's a great pleasure to have you here to perform for us. And if you're ready, we're ready for you. So welcome to Cathy Wood.
Right, thank you. Yes, I'm here to play some violin and fiddle for you this morning. I'm taking the opportunity to play one of those pieces that normally I just get to practice at home and enjoy there, but usually I'm playing in an orchestra or a band or accompanying a guitarist. So this time, now I've got a solo gig, I'm going to play you a Fantasia by Telemann. It's for unaccompanied violin, so that's perfect, no adjustments needed. But in between there's four short movements, and in between I'm going to play other tunes. So after the first movement I'm going to play an Irish air, The Lark in the Clear Air. After the next movement, I'll play an Irish jig, Lieutenant Maguire. I learnt that in the first folk band I ever played in and used it again later on. And then after the third movement, I'm going to play an old-time American waltz that I learnt at a fiddle convention at the Wigmore Hall about 20 years ago, I think, or maybe a bit more. Yeah, so that's the plan. thank you. That's the whole of that little selection, should I say. To finish up with, I'd like to play a piece that we've played in the Savannah Bass Band quite a few times, that some of the other members brought to the band. It's called Ashcan Farewell by Jay Ungar, and in the middle a little excerpt from a tune called Floating from Skerry by Lynn Toppin. Okay, thank you.
That was absolutely lovely, Cathy. Thank you very much indeed. I was imagining that, hearing that in the walled garden out in the open air, and it would have been absolutely beautiful. But it was very beautiful anyway. albeit streamed. But I'm sure everybody was delighted to hear that mixture, and such a different presentation than most of our acts. So it was absolutely lovely, and I've been seeing the comments coming up online that people have been enjoying. So thank you very much to Cathy Wood. We look forward to seeing and hearing you again, and even better if that can be live before too long. And that could be solo again, or it could be with the band. So really look forward to that. Our second guest today, well, they first performed as a duo for us in 2014, and they were living in Forest Gate, and they played at the Green Fair Music Club a couple of times. They played in the Walled Garden in 2016, I think it was, and in recent years they've moved up to East Anglia. I can't remember whether it's Suffolk or Norfolk, to be honest, but I'm sure they're very pleased with their new surroundings up there. One of the great things about doing these live streams is that even if and when people move away from the local area, we can still have them involved. And I'm really pleased today that we've got no less than 3 acts who are coming to us from different parts of the country today, who I guess, we've lost our chance of seeing locally, at least unless they happen to be visiting this way. Anyway, the next act, who I believe are with us in the studio and ready to perform. Here they come now. This is Dave and Judith, the happy couple. And again, a real pleasure to see them again and to have the opportunity to hear their music again. So I'm going to leave you to it.
Thanks, Stephen.
Thank you. Welcome to our front room.
was called Moving On, that one. And the first tune was called Ornamental Waters, which is about Wanstead Park.
We used to go and play there by the grotto.
That's right.
Yeah.
Moving On is about moving up here.
Yeah.
And here's a tune about this place in Norfolk, Surlingham, where we live, about 6 miles east of Norwich. Okay.
It's called Stars Beneath. What's that over there, Dave?
Just a quick mention of a record that we're putting out soon called Broadland Exotica. We've been playing a couple of tunes for it, and we're going to finish off with the first and the last tune from it. It's a lovely 10-inch vinyl with artwork from the very talented Naomi Oppenheim and some great sleeve notes from nature writer Mark Cocker, who lives a couple of villages away. It's on the Vasilando 68 label, which is based in Forest Gate, and this will be out soon. Some lovely photography in there as well from Judith, which I'm sure you can't see, but check it out.
But yeah, on our website you can see some photography as well.
So our last two tunes are from the record, and they're called Broadland Exotica and February Spring. I hope you enjoy them. Thanks very much for listening. This is our last tune, February Spring. Thanks very much.
That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, David. It's so good to hear your music again. If anybody hasn't heard the Happy Couples music in the open air, then look for an opportunity when you can, because it's a lot of what we do, Redbridge Music Lounge and the Green Fair Music Club, is in the open air as much as circumstances allow, and it was always great to have the Happy Couple play at any of those events. It sounds even more wonderful in the open air. Don't forget that vinyl album that's there. You may have seen the message, but to get a copy of that, it's Vacilando, VACILANDO 68 at hotmail.com. Sean Henry is your contact there, and you can find out about how to get hold of a copy of the vinyl album. Thank you very much, the Happy Couple. Our next act today is coming from an outside broadcast. John Drummond, my colleague from the Music Lounge, is not at home in the studio. Matthew's looking after the studio for him, and John's out and about. He's in Chingford, in the garden of our next artist, who is somebody that I'm delighted to have the opportunity to hear perform, because Arty Parker came along to one of our gigs for the music club quite a few years ago now, and I was the lucky recipient of a CD of Arty's music, which is great, called Wildfire, and but we never somehow managed to get Arty to come and perform for us. So this is my first opportunity to see Arty performing live. I think the communities of Walthamstow and Chingford know Arty well and will have seen him perform, I'm sure. And today he's broadcasting for us from his garden, I think, in Chingford. John's out there turning the knobs and pressing the switches, or whatever it is that John does that I have no clue about, but John's a great technician to assist everybody in this process. And I'm delighted to Arty writes all his own material. That's what he's going to be performing for you, and I'm delighted to hear that he's going to be accompanied today by Jane Lowry, who appeared at our first live stream session a couple of months ago. So it's a double treat for us. So I'm going to introduce Arty Parker with Jane Lowry. Thank you.
Hiya, I'm Arty, this is Jane.
Hola.
We're going to do a song off our little album with the choir called Sherry Ann. And we've got no echo, so we're going to pretend we got echo. Like this. Sherry Ann, hear me calling you. Sherry Ann, hear me calling you, calling you, you. Sherry Ann, hear me calling you. Sherry Ann, I feel I'm falling through the net that I had set, keep myself from falling into deep. Sherry Ann, say that you're falling too. Sherry Ann, each time I see your face. Sherry Ann, my heart flies into space. When I'm alone, I feel so tired. When I'm with you, I feel so wide. Sherry Ann, each time your lips I taste, there's a light in your eye. Tell me here into love lies. There's a shadow in my heart. I can't live if we're apart. Sherry Ann, whoa. Sherry Ann, whoa. Sherry Ann, hear me calling you. got an audience. Fantastic. Here's a song called Tumbleweed. It's slow and moody. It's about the two people who live in the New Mexico desert, and the town is getting smaller and smaller because the people are leaving, and the bars are closing, and the shops are closing, and eventually they're the last people there, and everyone's gone to the big town. And if you go down into New Mexico at night, Zoe, you might see these two lonely people walking down the highway singing this song, Tumbleweed. I should say that this song is notable for a harmonica solo by Jane. She's been working on it for 7 weeks now. Out on Highway 64, between Colfax and Como, the ghosts are out tonight. They're all hanging around where the last door blind came down in 1965. We took our cookers and our clothes, shed our tears, and hit the Dawson Road. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed, rolling in across the dusty field. A heart that cannot bleed, the soul that can't be free. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed. Through a creek in one-hinge door, we stare across the floor where the band would play. Your voice so pure would ring, and we would dance and sing our blues away. We headline on the local country shows. The Hobo Prince and his Prairie Rose. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed, rolling in across the dusty field. A heart that cannot bleed, the soul that can't be free. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed. Now, girl, I don't know why, but I can't seem to try since we lost our home. The wind and tumbleweed, the ghosts of you and me. At night we roam, we sing a song that no one knows. The Hobo Prince and his Prairie Rose. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed. Baby, I'm your tumbleweed.
There we go, there's the applause, just for the solo, I think.
Well, what does Honey think? That must be that harmonica solo that brought her over it so high.
I feel like I shouldn't need the words.
Honey, do you think you mind vacating the stage?
She wants her moment.
Here's a song, Rachel, about a mother who gave her daughter some very good advice about being good. But like a lot of mothers, she forgot to follow that advice herself. Would you believe it?
Would you indeed? When I was a young girl, my mom used to decide, you gotta be a good girl if you wanna be a bride. Play the devil's music, different from the stuff. Hang on to your heart, girl, be careful who you love. Mama lied, mama lied. I cried, mama lied. So I went out drinking with one cousin boy. If I figure in this town, was knocking on my door. Took the devil's music, melody and rhyme, singing like an angel. The devil's mine. Mama lied, mama lied. I cried, mama lied. Time came, mama passed away, and I left alone. Hey, I met an older dude, mama once said you're home.
She's gonna mean no offense, man. She's gonna mean to bring you down. Feel the image of your mama. She was the hardest date in town. Mama lied. Whoa, mama lied. I cried, little mama lied. Yeah. Ooh.
I found a good man, had stories of my own. Pretty soon they'll find out there's heart seems to be sown. I ain't gonna fill their heads with sin and misery, 'cause I don't wanna hear them singing back at me.
Mama lied.
Mama lied,
I cried,
mama lied. Oh,
mama lied. Mama lied. I cried, mama lied this time. But mama lied. Mama lied. I cried, mama lied. I cried, mama lied. Yahoo! Oh, it was called Mama Lied, by the way, Zoe.
Or marmalade.
Or marmalade, yeah.
Marmalade.
Don't give Richard any encouragement. That's his joke.
Oh, he's not even watching.
They all think you're wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Sean. Do you?
Yeah. Here's a new song, Zoe, so you'll have to get used to this one. Sorry, Rachel. You'll have to get used to the words in this. Rachel came up with a very good phrase the other day. She said to Jane, did Archie write those songs? Jane said yes. She said, oh, so they're not real songs then? Exactly. Couldn't be further from the truth. Couldn't be closer to the truth. Here's a little lockdown song. I didn't want to see your face again. My life was moving smoothly without pain. Not too cold, not too hot. Satisfied with what I got. Online chat, music streams. I forgot my broken dreams. Till the next glass of wine. Till I go out, forget to tell the time. Who I ought to be with, what I shouldn't do, I'll be fine. Yes, I will. Till the next glass of wine. I didn't want to meet you in this bar, asking how I am, but here we are, trying to keep 6 feet apart, trying to still my beating heart, wearing masks, dodging screens, and all those might have been. Till the next glass of wine. Till I go out, forget to tell the time. Who I ought to be with, what I shouldn't do, I'll be fine. Yes, I will. Till the next glass of wine. Do you remember, baby, when we were lovesick fools? We got to get back to the time before they made all these crazy rules. Till the next glass of wine. Till I go out, forget to tell the time. Who I ought to be with, what I shouldn't do, I'll be fine. Yes, I will. Till the next glass of wine. Till the next glass of wine. Till I go out, forget to tell the time. Who I ought to be with, what I shouldn't do, I'll be fine. Yes, I will. Till the next glass of wine. Whoa, I'll be fine. Yes, I will. Till the next glass of wine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, I will. Till the next glass of wine. That's our new song.
Practiced that one, didn't we? Quite a bit.
And this is the last song. The title song of this little album. If you send an email to Arty Parker at info@artyparker.
Sorry?
You might be playing quite a lot more. You've got 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go, but the next, well, you might be playing a lot more.
Well, we haven't practiced anymore.
That's good. And then, but the thing is, when you run out, then I do a bit. So it's
John's going to come up and do it.
it's kind of it's 6 of what you know. It's
I thought you typed this.
Hey? I did. This is, we've got 22 and a half minutes, he said.
yeah. No, you went a bit, and you went slightly early.
Okay.
But nonetheless, we can keep talking like this.
Yeah, let's have a chat. Got any jokes? Rachel, do we want
Don't
to play
forget,
songs?
let's do some more promotion. And it's got, even better, it's got a picture of Jane inside. Some people think she's better looking than me, I'm not so sure. What do you think, Danny? But I tell you what, the guy on that picture's pretty tough. If you send me an email at info@artyparker.com, I'll send you one, and it's good. It's mastered by Mark Beasley, the best mastering man round here by a million miles, and it's produced and engineered by me and Genius John. And Genius John is the man, as you all know, for sound.
Apart from Genius John Drummond.
And that's the other Genius John Drummond, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so this is the title track of our little album. It's called Strong Man Cry. I liked you better sitting down. I thought that was really good. And I could see you singing all the words, Rachel. It was really nice. Even if they weren't proper songs. I'll never forget that now. I used to be a strong, strong man before this battlefield blues. Hand to hand, eye to eye, fight the world, never lose. When I tried to be what you wanted of me, so sorry love had to die. I looked in the mirror, I saw a strong man cry. I went to war, never found out before, killed with a bomb, gun and knife. Soldiered on, never told no one, tried to let you back in my life. Won't I try to be what you wanted of me? So sorry love had to die. I looked in the mirror, I saw a strong man cry. Without a sound, a strong man cry. No tears fall down. Maybe one day these visions will fade and we'll be lovers again. I will be strong, you will be young, and we can walk in the rain. And I'll try to be what you want me to be. Maybe you'll understand why I looked in the mirror, I saw a strong man cry. I looked in the mirror, I saw a strong man cry. Strong man cry. Strong man cry. Time for our break because I dressed up for winter and it's now the middle of summer.
One more?
One more.
Wildfire? What it's called? Walk for Fire?
I could do Wildfire, but James, have you ever sung that chorus, Wildfire?
No,
Walk
but you
for
just
Fire.
do it on your
Walk
own.
All right,
for
I'll do
Fire.
it my own.
I'll go.
The Piper
I
out for
don't
what?
want to sit here doing nothing.
No, exactly.
I can sit here doing
I'll
just
come and sit with Rachel. Oh, You
All right,
can't
I'll
see
do
me.
Wildfire. I haven't
I've
practiced
got to move
it.
the camera now to get you in the shot.
No, don't put me in the shot.
This is off one of my preceding albums, which I think a few of you have heard. Called Wildfire. We've got the only plane in the Western world going over.
They've all been flocking round. They've been diverting flight paths.
Oi, you
Come
up
on,
there?
Arty, you've got 3 minutes.
That summer the woods were like tender, duck in school, no fear and no shame. Every kiss a smoldering cinder. We were learning a brand new game. We walked down to the river. I felt a shiver though the night was not cold. She said, babe, there's wildfire running. Here it comes, out of control. Wildfire. And I remember wildfire down by the riverside. Wildfire, it's in everlasting love. Come on now, baby, we can ride this wildfire. Ride this wildfire. She gave her love for a house on the hillside. All she wanted, everything she dreamed. Somewhere between her poison, somewhere the left and mean. 3 hours running with fools and losers. Somewhere I missed a few tricks of three. Though I was down with the horse and the losers, I knew she'd carry a flame for me. Wildfire. Well, now remember wildfire down by the riverside. Wildfire. It was an everlasting love. Come on now, baby, we can ride this wildfire. Ride this wildfire. She said to me, I shouldn't be here. She said to me, I ought to go home. Oh Lord, I always was a dreamer. If you were, baby, you would have known that someday you'll be lying beside me down here in the soft river sand. Older now, it's your turn to guide me. Come on now, baby, this is our last stand. Wildfire. Oh, I remember wildfire down by the riverside. Wildfire. It was an everlasting love. Come on now, baby, we can ride this wildfire. Ride this wildfire. Ride this wildfire. Ride this wildfire. You can clap now, Danny.
You clapping?
And now John has been nagging me for the last half hour. Me, he's shouting. I want to be on. So here's his chance.
No, he hasn't got a chance. Our next guest is with us and ready to perform. John, perhaps you can relay my thanks to Arty and to Jane for a fantastic set. Really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I wish I was out in the sunshine as well. But while there's so much good music around, I'm quite happy to be where I am. Thanks to Arty, thanks to Jane. Great set. Our next guest today is someone else who used to live in this area, Barking, and is now living in Bournemouth. So we're spreading our wings and going around the country again for a performance from Bournemouth from Rachael Silver. Rachel's a singer and vocal teacher, and we first met Rachael way back in 2012. Chris Wyatt and I, at the time, through the Music Lounge and the Greenfair Music Club, we were commissioned by the local leisure trust, by the manager at Valentine's Mansion, to put on a weekend concert outside the mansion. They even hired us a big stage and everything. Fantastic it was, and it gave us a chance for many of our supporting music acts to give a performance. I don't know if any of you watching were there at the time. I think it was April. It was 2012. It was under the name of London Pride, and it coincided with one of the Queen's Jubilee celebration weeks, when the lady herself had visited Valentine's Park and opened a new hot garden, which is still developing very well, actually. It's a lovely part of the gardens around the mansion. And anyway, the Queen wasn't there with us the weekend, but all sorts of great people were, including Rachael Silver. And it was the first time we saw Rachael and heard her amazing voice. Rachael subsequently performed for us at the music club and in the walled garden in subsequent years. But we've lost touch while she's been, once she moved to Bournemouth, inevitably. But she's through the wonders of live streaming, we're able to have her with us today, and she's got some songs to sing for us. So are you there, Rachael?
I am. Hi.
Yeah, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Welcome back. So I'm going to leave it to you, Rachael.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve. And welcome to sunny Dorset, although I'm inside. It's a bit chilly. Yeah. By the way, I'm not a singing teacher anymore. I used to be. I used to work for Redbridge Music Service. I'm working as a reablement carer worker now for people that come out of hospital. But today I'd like to play you some of my own songs and some covers as well. So this first one is called Sister of Hope. As I rush right through the day, things don't always turn out right. Problems solved and it's okay. End of the tunnel is a lie. There's no strength in loneliness. It takes a friend that hears the fears, the lies, the angriness, healing of flowing tears. She understands, she empathizes, wants to listen, spirit rises. This spirit too knows the score. She's a sister of hope to the very core. They may have me on a pedestal. It feels like I put on a smiley face, but I know I can always call and take it at my own pace. Women work the same way. It's hard to hold it in so close. Precious to be able to say the things I feel the most. She understands, she empathizes, wants to listen, spirit rises. This spirit too knows the score. She's a sister of hope to the very core. Ooh. Why did it say when the time's right you will find your soulmate? But I've surely seen the light, resigned to my final fate. There's no reason that he can't be a lover and a friend. doesn't hear everything, so on her I can depend. She understands, she empathizes, wants to listen, spirit rises. This spirit too knows the score, she's a sister of hope. To the very core, to the very core, to the very core, to the very core. Ooh. To the very core. Ooh. Here you go, Sister of Hope. Obviously, I'm playing all my songs acoustically, but you can buy the full tracks on Amazon.co.uk for a portly sum of 99p a track. Woo! And there's a whole album there of 10 tracks. I'd like to do a John Lennon cover now. An old song, but always relevant. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to live or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. There you go. Yeah, not been still singing a bit here and there. Thank you. I don't know who's typing that. Is that Steve? Yeah, I'll try and keep singing, keep practicing. But yeah, not a lot of gigging going on at the moment, unfortunately, but hopefully soon. Okay, this next one is one of mine, and it's called Sweet Release. It's actually the title track of the album. Life can be so hectic, I need to find the breaks. When my head is manic, you have what it takes. Show me how to slow down, relax and find the peace. Leaving this old town gives me sweet relief. I forget you there, can't do it all alone. When I'm scared of living and disconnect the phone, I forget you there, watching over me. I need a sign, I need to know that you are there. So many things to do, the list goes on and on. Where my head is going to, it's barely on this song. Like a tumble dryer, my mind goes round and round. You can call the fire, serenity I found. I forget you there, can't do it all alone. When I'm scared of living and disconnect the phone, I forget you there, watching over me. I need a sign, I need to know that you are there. Rent is overdue, the telly's on the blink, the kids they never listen, I'm tired of the kitchen sink. Trust is what it takes, and let's let it go. It's like a vicious circle, my heart needs to know. So many things to do, the list goes on and on. Where my head is going to, it's barely on this song. Show me how to slow down, relax and find the peace. In the shadow of your wings, my heart finds sweet release. My heart finds sweet release. My heart finds sweet release. There you go, sweet release. Okay, I'm just going to carry on with my ones. I've got a couple more and then a few more covers. This one's called Locked Up in Your Mind. Open the door and I'll come in. There's no need to shut me out. I know how tough things have been there myself, but there's no doubt. When it's dark, light a candle inside. Reach for the hope that is always there. Don't stay locked up in your mind. Show me you really care. Tell the truth, can't stand the lies. What does our love really mean to you? Please don't cut off all the ties that we've built to see us through. When it's dark, light a candle inside. Reach for the hope that is always there. Don't stay locked up in your mind. Show me you really care. Tell me it will be alright. Out there searching for the light. It's so dark in the cold, cold night. I'm so tired of the fight. Show me you really care. Tell me it will be alright. Out there searching for the light. It's so dark in the cold, cold night. I'm so tired of the fight. Show me you really care. That was Locked Up in Your Mind. This next one was written on a car journey. Well, the thought of it came, I wasn't writing as I was driving, but the idea came when I was driving through Canary Wharf in the car, and there was a really beautiful sky, clouds and sunbeams, and yeah, so that's the story behind this song, and it's simply called Sky. Painted sky looks so biblical. To me it seems like a miracle. Don't seem so real against the shimmering towers. The summer stretch begins to flower. Beautiful sky I've never seen before. I have finally opened up the door and stepped straight into a glowing world, into the night and out of the cold. Sunbeams shine like an outstretched hand. I would like to climb up after my feet have touched the sand. Still can't make my mind up. Dark and cloudy sky looks so beautiful. Makes me feel I've seen it all before. The sky just disappears, a darkened rainbow. That's the time my mind drifts back to you. There you go. I must just give a shout out to John Clark. I don't know if he's watching, but John produced the album, helped me helped me produce the album, and so I'm not technical at all. So yeah, so thank you to John Clark for helping me do that. I was going to do one more of mine. Sister Hope Release. No, that was it on the originals. Okay, so this is one of my favourite songs by Cyndi Lauper, and it's Time After Time. Goes a bit like this. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to grey, watching through windows, wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. You say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Oh, it's another golden oldie. I can't remember who originally recorded this. Probably lots of different artists. This is If Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? give you love so sweetly tonight. The light of love is in your eyes. Will you still love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure or just a moment pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your smile? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? How much time have I got left? 10 to 5 minutes. Have I got 5 minutes left? Right. I'd like to do this little mix cover, Girl Power. Is in the shadow of a lonely girl, voice so quiet you can hear a word, always talking but you can't be heard. You can see it there if you catch her eye. Oh, she's brave but he's trapped inside, scared to talk but she don't know why. Wish I knew back then what I know now. Wish I could somehow go back in time and maybe listen to my own advice. Tell her to speak up, tell her to shout out, talk a bit louder, be a bit prouder. Tell her she's beautiful, wonderful, everything she doesn't see. You gotta speak up, you gotta shout out, and know the right gotta speak up, you gotta shout out. I know that right here, right now, you could be beautiful, wonderful, anything you wanna be. I tell her to speak up, tell her to shout out, talk a bit louder, be a bit prouder. Tell her she's beautiful, wonderful, everything she doesn't see. You gotta speak up, you gotta shout out. I know that right here, right now, you could be beautiful, wonderful, anything you wanna be. Little me. There you go, little.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Lovely set. Thank you very much. Good to hear you again. Our next guest today is another person that I've not yet heard. Thanks to John Drummond and his travels around the open mic scene, he'd come across Jay before and recommended her, and it's great to have her along. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Jay Joseph, the next guest. Hello, Jay.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm in Harpenden, sunny old Harpenden. Well, it's cold at the minute. What's better? So I'm going to do a few covers. I run an open mic as well online. So it's the Harpenden Open Mic, which is on every first and third Thursday on Facebook and Zoom, and then the Green Dragon Open Mic, which is on the first Sunday of every month. But as it was Easter, I've got it this afternoon. So that runs from 4, and that's at London Coney, but we've moved it online. So here we go. I'm going to do a Tracy Chapman number. Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry, like sorry. Forgive me is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like forgive me, like forgive me. You can say baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words at the right time, you'll be mine. I love you is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like I love you, I love you. But you can say baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if I told you the right words at the right time, you'll be mine. Baby, can I hold you tonight? Maybe if if I told you the right words at the right time, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. You'll be mine. You'll be mine. Bit of Tracy Chapman. I'll do one of my favourites. What time did I start? Okay, just keeping an eye on the time. I look at you all, I see love that I sleep in, while my keyboard gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see in these sweeping, still my keyboard gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning, while my keyboard gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning, still my keyboard gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, no one alerted you. I look at you all, I see love that I sleep in, while my keyboard gently weeps. I look at you all, still my keyboard gently weeps. So I've just changed that there to a bit of keyboard action, and we'll do this one. Bit of Gnarls, Barclay. We like a bit of Gnarls. I've got hay fever. Would you believe it? I can't believe I've got a bit of hay fever coming. We'll get through. I remember when I lost my mind. There's something so pleasant about that place. care, yeah, I was out of touch. It wasn't because I didn't know enough, I just knew too much. This lockdown's making me crazy. This lockdown's making me crazy. Oh, this lockdown's made me crazy. Hasn't it to you? Oh, that you're having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. There's no coincidence I've come, and I'll die when I'm done. This lockdown's made me crazy. I've been missing you all lately. There's no open mics in the pubs. One day we'll get them soon. Bit of my take on lockdown blues. Not that I do the blues. So yeah, all good. It is all good. I mean, at least this time round we've been able to have bubbles and we can see our bubbles. So that's good. a star. If you stay with me, boy, we can rule the world. Yeah, you and me, we can light up the sky. If you stay by my side, we can rule the world. Oh, the stars are coming out tonight. They're lighting up the sky tonight for you. For you, oh, the stars are coming out tonight. They're lighting up the sky tonight for you. For you, oh, the stars. Oh, the stars. Oh, the stars are coming out tonight. They're lighting up the sky tonight for you. For you, oh, the stars are coming out tonight. They're lighting up the sky tonight for you. For you. Suddenly I got a draft through and my hands just went really cold. It was like, I'm really cold. I think I've got time for one more. Yeah, the last lady was going to do one of my, I was going to do Time After Time, but she's done that, so I'll do this one. A bit of, we haven't heard much from this songstress really, and I found it by accident. I basically used to do it as a karaoke track, and yeah, and I went, oh, let me see if I can play it. So I've given it a go. Ooh, that's it. I know I think that I shouldn't still love you, but I'll tell you that. But if I didn't say it, well, I still had felt it. What's the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder or return to where we're at. I will go down with this shit, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flags above my door. I'm in love and always will be. I left too much mess and then distraction to come back again. And I cause nothing but trouble. I understand if you can talk to me again. And if you live by the rules that it's over, then I'm sure that that makes sense. I will go down with this ship, and I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flags above your door. I'm in love and always will be. And if we meet, I'm sure we will. And that was then, we'll be there still. I'll let it pass and hold my tongue. And I think that we've moved on. I will go down with this ship, and I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. I will go down with this ship, and I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. Oh, sorry. I will go down with this ship, and I will put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. I think, have I got time? I don't know what the time is. I was going to do one. I'll quickly do this one on a happier note. So yeah, I'm running open mics. I'm trying to get up and around, and when we're up and about, and we could do a bit more. I'm hoping, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, let's leave on a cheery note and share some love. Thank you for having me all, and it's good to be here, and have a good rest of the afternoon. I'll be tuning in still.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. It's really, really good to hear you, and look forward to seeing you in person as soon as we can. And don't forget, open mics out Harpenden Way is where to look out for Jay in particular. Next act is Ayo Bamidele, and Ayo contacted us way back in 2012 when we were preparing for our annual Midsummer Music Fest weekend, and he played for us the first time that summer. And he's been playing for us regularly ever since, both at the Greenfair Music Club and in the Walled Garden at Best of the Music Fest. And we're really pleased that he's with us again today. At least I'm assuming and hoping he's there in the studio. There he comes. Hello, Ayo. Good to see you. Good to hear you. I'm going to just introduce you. Ayo Bamidele, welcome.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I just want to say thanks to the Red Bridge Music Lounge for booking me for this show and all the other shows over the years. This song is called Perfection. I was searching for perfection, but perfection is so hard to perform. And it may be fragrant and California dawn, but even roses have their thorns. Say, consider now the rainbow and in a lesson in geometry, but on some closer inspection, how those colors seem to where's the searching for perfection? Though perfection is so hard to perform, and it may be fragrant and colorful dawn, but even roses have their thorns. See, the roses have their thorns. And there are things in life that dim and cry for perfection. And there are things in life that dim and cry for affection and attention. How we miss them when we're too loud, chasing for affection. You and I, we're not perfection. Perfection is so hard to perform. It didn't make a friend. It's hard to be done. But even roses have their thorns. See, the roses have their thorns. And there are things in life that dim and cry for affection and attention. You and I, we're not perfection. Even roses have their thorns. You see, the roses have their That's a song called Perfection. And this next song is Ascendance, and it's on a new album that I've done called Ascendance. This is a copy. I don't know if that comes out the right way around, but that's the new album. You can get that on Bandcamp. It's only £10. I know when some bands say they're they're going to play tracks on their new album. Everyone disappears to the loos, but I hope I haven't caused a mass exodus. Yeah, this is called Ascendance. Ascendance ain't nothing but Ascendance from the album of the same name. This song is called The Next Horizon. This is from another recent album called The Citadel. For something so good would always stay. Through tribulation still remain, and yet it's no good for us to part when time might still mend a broken heart. So to the next horizon stay. To the next horizon. next horizon. This is another new song. This is also on the album called Ascendance. And I forgot to say, if you do want to get a copy from Bandcamp, there's a discount code. You can get 15% off if you buy it today. That discount code, just use my name, Ayo, A-Y-O. And you can get 15% off on Bandcamp. And this, as I say, is called On Flows the River. Took my dive many years ago. I don't know where it comes from, don't know where it goes. But where it takes me, that's where I will go. Can't stop the river, so let the river flow. Takes me, that's where I will go. And all the hurts I feel, they just stay on the floor. So I guess I just have to let them go. Can't stop the river, so let the river flow. On Flows the River. Another song from Ascendance, the new album. This is called Once Was a Seeker. Once I was a seeker, sought the world only to find all the fast they needed were there at their side. Once I was a seeker, searched this world to find all the fuck they needed. Didn't know in circles, only to find all our friends they needed, they're left behind. Once there was a seeker, once there was a seeker, once there was a seeker. This once was a seeker. This song is called Late to Be Wise. And surprise, surprise, it's also on the new album, Ascendance. It's clear to see that you think the world is on fire, and you're running low on desire. The way we live here today brings so much more than yesterday. And you have hope in tomorrow, yeah. You have hope in tomorrow, and we won't be late to be wise. You have hope in tomorrow. It's clear to see the weight of the world on your shoulder. But you're looking strong and bolder, 'cause the way we live here today brings so much more than yesterday. And you have hope in tomorrow. You have hope in tomorrow, and you won't be late to be wise. You have hope in tomorrow. You have hope in tomorrow, yeah. And you won't be late to be wise. That was Late to Be Wise, which is on the album called Ascendance, which you can get on the Bandcamp website, only £10. And this is another song from Ascendance. It's called Birds Fly South for the Winter. Birds fly south for the winter, they look for warm climes. They don't wait for need and hunger. They take their lives at their command. They are not tied to just one land. Birds fly south for for the winter. No, they don't wait for need and hunger. Through crosswinds, west and east, for a harvest, for a feast. Oh, sweet soul of man, want your love to clang when you reach those times when I need some peace of mind. Birds fly south for the winter to drink from pure clean lakes. Oh, they fly as one to find that healing sun. Oh, sweet first of man, want your love to clang, to find clear, pure water, soothe the soul of man. Birds fly south for the winter, yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter, oh yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter, they do, they do, oh yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter, oh yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter, oh yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter, they do, they do, oh yes they do. Birds fly south for the winter. I think that's my time up, I think, actually, Steve. So thanks very much for listening. We appreciate that.
Thanks very much, Ayo. Great to see you again. Great to hear you again. And looking forward to picking up that new album. You can follow up on Ayo's albums on ayobamidele.com. There's plenty there to choose from, actually. So great to see you. And we've arrived at our final guest for today. Robin Gray's another great friend from earlier years of the Music Club and Best of the Music Fest, who played for us regularly and always brought some fantastic musicians with him, which obviously I'm assuming is not going to be possible today, live streamed, as people need to be from their home bubbles. But Robin has a great selection of songs, and he also has a great selection of albums available, which I recommend to you highly. Robin, are you with us here in the studio?
Yeah, definitely am.
There he is.
Nice to see you, Steve.
Hello, Robin. It's great to see you again, and thanks very much for supporting this. Robin moved away from the London area a while ago, and nowadays I think Sheffield, is it, Robin?
It's true. Yep, I'm up north. Yeah.
But,
I miss my little trips to Ilford.
Yes, thanks to live streaming, it's wonderful to have Robin with us today. And without further ado,
yeah, thanks a lot. No, it's wonderful to be here. Look how much space you get up north. Yeah, I've had some lovely gigs playing for Steve over the years. I'll tell you a little bit about them as we're going on, because there've been some memorable ones in there. I'm going to start off, because it's a beautiful sunny spring day, I'm going to start off by playing a a cold autumnal song, because that's just how my mind's working right now. This is a song called The Suitors Ballyhoo, which I think is an underused word. I think the word ballyhoo needs to be, dropped into conversation a little bit more. I learnt it from a biography, I think it was of Count Basie, and to play the ballyhoo is when him and his mates stood outside the venues and basically did like little gigs to the street in order to try and encourage people to come in and see the full show. So, an autumnal song on this beautiful spring day. Tell me, do you see me when you close your eyes at night? Painted on your eyelids as you're turning out the light. Your voice spins in my mind and it's wearing through the grooves. We've been intimately distant and I still don't get the rules. And I want you. I want you. Girl. Last week I wrote a letter, now I'm rereading it through. I wasted all those fancy words, I just meant I love you. Forgive my confusion, dear, won't you understand that sometimes knowing what to say slips right out of my hands. And I want you. I want you. Cause I've never met a mind so fancy-free as yours before. I was busy at the books while you were waltzing by the door. Now somewhere in the middle there is love and common ground. So I sweep away the leaves and we can keep dancing about. I lie here playing out this scene 100 million times. What you will be wearing and the beauty in your eyes. There's no time like the present, so I'm reaching for the phone. But you've never cared for mornings, and there's places I should go. And I want you. I want you. Girl. Moon had whispered in my ear and kept me from my dreams. Silhouettes around the room and never what they seem. You and me on me and you said either way around. Well, it would surely make much sense in this cold, unforgiving town. And I want you. Cause I love you. Girl. Wonderful, there we go. I'm going to swap over onto ukulele now. So I think memorable time I played for Steve in Ilford, number one, was probably the time Ilford Central Library, that was it. I think maybe it was a singer called Candy who came and performed with me. We were performing, I think, in the foyer of Ilford Central Library, and it was a really, really fun gig. And it reached a certain point where most of the audience were fairly young Indian families. And I can't remember, I must have had a Simon and Garfunkel cover on the set list or something, but basically just discovered that all of the Indian families knew loads and loads of Simon and Garfunkel songs, and just led a very rousing sort of medley of Simon and Garfunkel songs as a sing-along with loads of young Indian families, which was just a totally magical experience. So that was the Suitors Ballyhoo. This song is called Woodman Spare That Tree. A lot of the lyrics come from a poem written in 1830 by George Pope Morris, and me and a friend Tim set it to music and changed things up a little bit. And there are a few other people who've set it to music in the past, so if you want a real giggle, you can go on YouTube and find sort of old music hall versions of this. Woodman, spare that tree. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me, and I'll protect it now. That old familiar tree, whose glory and renown spread over land and sea, and you would hew it down. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me, and I'll protect it now. 'Twas my forefather's hand that placed it near his cot. There, woodman, let it stand, thy axe shall harm it not. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me, and I'll protect it now. My mother held me here, and father pressed my hand. For all that we hold dear, that old tree it must stand. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me, and I'll protect it now. We stand here in a ring, close as your bark-old friend. Above the wild birds sing, and still thy branches bend. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me. Woodman, oh woodman, you must spare that tree. Touch not a single bough, for in my youth it sheltered me, and I'll protect it now. Okay, let's pop that over there. If I donk it, I imagine that might be a slightly painful noise coming down the phone to you. Phone? No, we're not on the phone. The internet. I've done quite a few online concerts over the last year, and that's been very fun. Everything from performing to a family of 5 people for a birthday party, through to a few weeks ago did a concert to 700 people, which was crazy because that's probably the biggest concert I've ever done in my life, and I was basically sat on a couch in my front room. It's very lovely to be here. That song, Woodman Spare That Tree, had a bit of a tree theme going on, and that reminds me of another occasion I was booked for a gig by Red Bridge Music Lounge, and that was maybe in the Walled Garden, which I think is a place they often host concerts at. And I had a song about trees, and I introduced it saying about how much I love pruning fruit trees. And I actually got a gig pruning a member of the audience's fruit tree off the back of that. And a few weeks later, I was in their back garden with a pruning saw hanging off the tree. So, Yeah, don't just plug CDs and gigs, also plug other skills that you've got, Oh, what am I going to play? Got a little list of songs here. What am I on the mood for? I'm going to play a song called I'll Give You My Heart Now. This is a song that it's one of my most listened to songs on the internet, largely because it got used in, I think it was a French TV show, and suddenly the numbers, everybody's listening to it in Paris, and I'm like, oh, what's going on there? But yeah, so this is I'll Give You My Heart. And very much inspired, there's an REM song. REM are a great love of mine. They have a song called Strange Currencies. With love comes strange currencies, and just thinking about all the different ways that you express and share that love. And I really just kind of took that idea a little bit further and into some different directions. So yeah. And it has a violin part, and I was encouraged by a friend who I played it to yesterday to have a go at singing the violin part. So let's see how that goes. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Love, it must be quite the strangest of currencies. I'll give you a quote for my time and my dignity. The cat got my tongue and the dog just pissed in my shoe. I'll love you in autumn amongst all these golden leaves. Scatter my heart to the memory of such a dream. Show me a fixed place to stand and I'll turn the earth. I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? La-da-dam, da-dam, la-da-dam, da-dam, la-da-dam, da-da-dam. Such low rates of interest, it's barely worth saving. I'll gamble it all on a fool or a knave then. Who needs a heart? I'm sure I'll get by with a stone. I'll love you in wintertime under the covers of duvets and blankets and stripy pullovers. The ticks and the chimes and nursery rhymes agree. I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? La-da-dum, da-dum, la-da-dum, da-dum, la-da-dum, da-da-dum. Love, it must be quite the strangest of currencies. I've no idea how it'll turn out for you and me. Deal me some cards, I think I feel lucky tonight. I'll love you in springtime and all through the summer, till all of these seasons get lost in each other. I've cashed all my checks, let's hope that I play these cards right. I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? I'll give you my heart, dear, but what will I get in return? Forgot to do the violin bit that last time, but I heard it loud in my head. I hope you did too. It was played by an amazing Polish violinist who we're very lucky to have living in England, and she's called Basia Bartz, or Barbara Bartz Basia. Yeah, and man, she's like the Van Halen of violins. To see her is a beautiful thing. And you probably have, because she plays with about 30 different bands in London. Great. So I was all organised, and I got a nice stopwatch up on the screen over there, and I completely forgot to press the start button. So I'm just going to close it because that's no good. Right, so that was a few songs. I think, yeah, that song reminds me of playing upstairs in a sports bar at some sort of racing stadium that Steve was organising a gig at. And I remember I'd only just written that song, and me and Basher played it, and one of the other musicians came up to me after and was like, "Did you write that?" And kind of the way I said it, sometimes you write a song and you have no idea whether it's like a painful fart or a glorious gem. And I just the way that she reacted when I was like, "Yeah, I wrote that," it was just like, whoa. I was like, "Oh, I think I've written a good song there." That's always a nice feeling, because I write a lot of bad songs, hey. But I'll try not to inflict them on you this afternoon. So what was that? Let's do another strummy song. Yeah, let's do a song called Roses from Africa. Great. This is probably the first song I ever wrote about climate change, which is something I've written a lot about over the years. And this song is now 17 years old, maybe, 16 or 17 years old. So it's had time to age and mellow and find its place. Sadly, still a topic that is as relevant as ever. So Roses from Africa. We stumble, but the march of progress goes on, distilled in a book and captured in song. When laughter drowns the dogma, we'll be free. 'Cause nature doesn't need to win this one with words, and some things they rise, others fall, I've heard. Remember this as rings inside a tree. And I won't be the last one out the door, and this is all just make-believe. So I make my mind to take my time. There's a bird silhouette on the laundry line. The blackberries are ripe, it's harvest time again. Did summer come early, did it come at all? There's flip-flops and puddles all down the road. The ice is melting someplace far away. And I won't be the last one out the door, and this is all just make-believe. Ring of roses and they all fall down. Water the blooms, forget the town. Sacrifices or indignities. So tell me something I can understand, a truth I can hold in the palm of my hand, a song I can sing for all humanity. And I won't be the last one out the door, and this is all just make-believe. I won't be the last one out the door, and this is all just make-believe. Oh, oh. The theatre of man has come to town. The curtains are drawn, the house lights down. Spotlight on the blushing history. Don't try to make sense of all the above. I'm not the first to confuse war and love. Do whatever you must to live your dreams. And I won't be the last one out the door. And this is all just make-believe. Not sure I should close mic me drinking a glass of water. Don't know how it sounded in your headphones, but it sounded like quite gloopy in mine. Yeah. So 20. Yeah. Okay. So I've been performing 20 minutes now. So many songs. Yeah. I mean, I've got five albums. I'm just nearly finishing my 6th at the moment. Yeah, I've been trying to do sort of one song from each album because I thought that'd be a nice thing to do, a bit of a retrospective. And you can find them on the internet. My name's Robin Gray, Grey, and you can pay for them or stream them or download them for free, depending on which bit of the internet you click around and what mood you're in. Yeah, so I'm going to do a song now called The Ballad of Hawkwood, which, for those of you in East London, is about Hawkwood Nursery in the London borough of Waltham Forest, which is a 12-acre food-growing site on the edge of Epping Forest, which has given me a lot of inspiration over the years, and where I spent a lot of time getting compost under my fingernails and wheelbarrowing around compost, which is a joyous thing because you get all the endorphins, you also get upper body strength, and you get an excuse to be outdoors not looking at the screen. So if you haven't had a chance to visit Hawkwood Nursery organically, I highly recommend that you do. And this is a song called The Ballad of Hawkwood, which goes a lot like this. If this was a live gig, I'd be teaching the refrain and encouraging you to sing it. So maybe let's do that anyway. The refrain goes, mulch, sow, and then reap. So try that. Mulch, sow, and then reap. And the other refrain is, I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. So try that. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. You got it? Great. Cool. The Ballad of Hawkwood. There is a fine gent christened Rule the land. Mulch, sow, and then reap. There is a fine gent christened Rule the land, and he has green fingers on both of his hands. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. With a co-op of comrades he dreamed a bold dream, to mulch, sow, and then reap. With a co-op of comrades he dreamed a bold dream, to grow food for his kinsfolk as nature decreed. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. By the edge of the forest they spied a fine patch, to mulch, sow, and then reap. By the edge of the forest they spied a fine patch, and to grow fruit and veg there a plan did they hatch. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. But the men of the hour dreamed of buildings, not plants. Mulch, sow, and then reap. But the men of the hour dreamed of buildings, not plants. A development would far more their profits enhance. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. Our ancestors fought for this fair forest land. Mulch, sow, and then reap. Our ancestors fought for this fair forest land, so now against the law was the businessman's plan. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. Now if you pass by, oh no, and he nearly cheated you of the whole verse then, outrageous. After 12 months had passed, did the council relent? Mulch, sow, and then reap. After 12 months had passed, did the council relent? Now we'll work the earth as our ancestors meant. I'll be good to the land, and the land will be good to me. So if you pass by here, you might hear a tune. Mulch, sow, and then reap. Now if you pass by here, you might hear a tune. The melody is old and the words will be soon. I'll be good to the land and the land will be good to me. I'll be good to the land and the land will be good to me. Rockin'. I hope some of you got some crowd surfing going on in that tune. And yeah, I mean, according to my little clock, that's been 25 minutes.
Now we want more. Robin.
You like another song? I mean, you're allowed one more. It just depends if people have got, sort of like food in the oven or something.
I'd like two more. Can one of them be Till Dawn, please?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I can remember how to play that. Well, it's only 2 chords. I can remember how to play it. Yeah, go on. I'll give that a go. Are there any other singers you probably, well, I'll just do that one. Yeah, by the way, I'll dig out the CD and post it to you. It's in a box in the bottom of my cupboard at the moment because I've been moving things around. So, yeah, Till Dawn. Okay, yeah, why not? I haven't drank any alcohol for about 18 years, and this is definitely the last song I remember writing before I gave up alcohol, and it was a very, 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 probably the best hangover I ever had, and I was like, well, let's go out on a high note. Yeah, and it's another song about falling in love with a very wonderful lady who I'm very glad still has a friend in my life. Ba 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 ba. Picking my way back through the rain, grey skies today, but it's fine. Here in my mind, play like a child, leaves underfoot. Autumn could turn out to be musically mine. Spring in my step, I stayed up till dawn again, drinking with friends moments. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. My life has been better, believe better, pretend, consigned to some place before memory me, wind in my hair, thoughts of your smile in my dreams, patch up the past, love and cheap booze. I stayed up till dawn again, drinking with friends moments. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. Dance in the street, break out the flag, singing aloud, foreign eye, textures and words, things that we heard, my pen, it feels momentum. Sat on a train, palette of green, strangers with shoes. I stayed up till dawn again, drinking with friends moments. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. And I sat there watching her sleep. How do you dream? When will you wake? I must say, one of a kind, parallel lines meet at the vanishing point. Not what I mean, I meant to say. I stayed up till dawn again, drinking with friends moments. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. Wow, I haven't sung that song for a very, very, very long time.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much. Somebody else has actually requested I Love Leonard Cohen. Is that possible before you go?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. Yeah. These are songs that used to be in every single every single ones of my set. Yeah, that is the right way of putting it. Great. Well, if I get it wrong, I get it wrong. So this is one of the only songs I've ever written from the title upwards. I know, some people write from a lyric, or some people, a chord progression or something. And this was just like, I should write a song called I Love Leonard Cohen. Or no, a friend said it to me and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. And I remember playing it in a little cafe just off Brick Lane. And Johnny Cash's granddaughter going, that's a great song. Do you want to come to Nashville? And I'll take you around the cafes and you can play it in Nashville. And I was like, I don't fly. And it's one of those moments where it was like, I don't know. Maybe I should have gone to Nashville and hung out with Johnny Cash's granddaughter and gone and done some gigs. I guess we'll never find out. Anyway, I Love Leonard Cohen, it's on the internet somewhere. What's in that box? What's hiding in here? Pictures from Bedford taken half a blue moon ago. My wee young then, all mixtapes and alco pops, bum bags, shell suits and meatloaf CDs. Did I really dress like that and dance to that tune, then stumble home drunk by the light of the moon? I guess times they change and the change times they guess, and nonsense it still has a welcoming ring. My Weezer CDs, well, they hardly get played. My obsession with Arnie DeFranco was ended. You might ask, is anything certain these days? I would probably tell you that I love Leonard Cohen. A snail carries with him some slime in his shell. I've got 10 boxes plus cartons, as well as these books, bags and a chest my grandfather used in the war. Did I really write those words, and did she write back? Stray hand in Roji all through that James Bond film. Nonsense, it still has a welcoming ring, and heroes, they never come easy. My Weezer CDs, well, they hardly get played. My obsession with Jeff Buckley has all but ended. You might ask, is anything certain these days? I would probably tell you that I love Leonard Cohen. La, 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 la. La 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 da da. Did I really dress like that and dance to that tune, then stumble home drunk by the light of the moon? I guess times they change and the change times they guess, and nonsense, it never comes easy. My Weezer CDs, well, they hardly get played. My obsession with R.E.M. has all but ended. You might ask, is anything certain these days? I would probably tell you that I love Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen. Wow. Woo. I haven't performed either of those songs in 5 years. I was just like, muscle memory and like whatever kicking in there.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe it's that many years since we last saw you, Robin, but it's been
a
absolutely
while.
fantastic to have you today. It's really, really great. Very special for me. Those of you who are listening, if you haven't discovered Robin before, do look up the albums. Every one of them's fantastic. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful albums. Brilliant songs. Robin said he'd written bad songs, but I'd never heard a bad song that he's written. They're wonderful songs. There's wonderful musicians playing with him on the albums, and it's well worth an investment. Robin, thank you ever so much. And I hope we'll see you in person in the future.
As soon as we're allowed, I'm going to step out and do some shows again, because I haven't really gigged. I've been touring a show called 3 Acres and a Cow, which I've written, that's a history of land rights and protest in folk song and story. And I've been focusing on that quite a lot the last 6 years. But I'm sort of going to be out probably some point later on this year or early next year doing some shows, because I miss singing songs that aren't about history and aren't about land rights.
Well, keep us in touch, please do.
Will do.
So thanks to Robin Gray. Thank you also to Cathy Wood, to the Happy Couple, Arty Parker, Rachael Silver, Jay Joseph, and Ayo Bamidele. It's been another great session as far as I'm concerned. Tremendous range of talent, which we always love to support, have done for many years, and will continue to do so as long as we're able to. We've got another one of these live stream sessions in 2 weeks' time, 25th of April. Another great lineup, 7 acts again, culminating with playing Rapunzel. Can't remember all the others just now, but the information will be coming around. You can check it out on the website on www.bestofthefest.live, on Redbridge Music Lounge website, which is rmluk.org. And don't forget that these recordings are available after the event, so you can go on either of those websites to find them again and listen to the bits you missed, perhaps, or listen again. Great stuff. Lovely, everybody. Thank you very much again, and thank you everyone for supporting this. We'll see you soon.